welcome back to our channel. I am back again with another video on Go to Malta. For those of you who want to study in Malta, well, some people call it Malta, others call it Malta. I will be calling it Malta. My mouth is like this. Don't forget, my name is Milton. If you are just joining the channel, welcome. Please like this video and do not forget to subscribe below, because if you subscribe and join the family, we are going to be one and more information will drop here very soon. If you are an international student and you intend to study in Europe, precisely Malta, as of January, February, April, or even September of 2024, then you have to apply to Malta. Now, I'm going to be dropping you a list of universities in Malta. Remember, in another video, you are going to watch the visa process and how you can apply for schools in Malta. And I want to draw your attention to some details for you to know. In Malta, there are a lot of advantages why you should study in this particular island more than the UK. Well, you can decide to move to the UK, but if you think that your money and maybe some other factors are not very accessible to you, why not? If you have limited money, move to Malta. And I will tell you the very first reason why you should move to Malta and study. One, transportation in Malta is free. If not free to everybody, but almost free. This is point number one. The same way like transportation in North Cyprus is free for international students, this is the way it is for Malta. And the second and most important reason in Malta, or for you to study in Malta, is that, listen to me very well, guys. If you study in Malta, after you graduate, you are going to get 70% of your tuition fee you paid before. You are going to be getting it every month. How is it possible? There is something in Malta they call the Get Qualified scheme, and you get 70% of your tuition fee paid during your studies after you graduate. And now you are going to apply when you finish the program, or when you graduate, collect your certificate, you are going to apply, upload your documents to prove that you graduate. Then your school is going to approve it. Then they will approve their letter to actually prove that you graduate. Remember, you are also adding your payment receipts. Then they will be paying you every month. So why are you waiting? What is the problem? This is an advantage for you. Assuming you paid at the end of the day, you paid maybe like 20,000 euros. How much are they going to refund you? Just calculate, and you then understand why Malta is good to study. Now, another thing you should understand that the study programs, or let me say the lectures, are so affordable or quite flexible. You can study daytime and you can study during the evening. So it depends on you now. You can organize your schedule to fit you, all right, or probably fit you and their lectures. Then you hustle for the remaining time that you need. And visa to Malta sometimes takes 1.5 months, 1 month, 2 months, depends on, especially for those who do not have the embassy, the Maltese embassy in their home country. For Cameroonians, please check around beside the German consulate around Hotel de Ville. I'm not very sure if it's functioning. But for Nigerians, you have to apply online, all right? There is something they do online. I think if you watch my other video, you are going to understand how to go about the visa application. Any other person who does not have the Maltese embassy in his country or her country should then follow the study abroad option, the other video I dropped with visa application. And you may watch the video before this or after this, but just know that that video is what you need for visa application. HND is not accepted in Malta. That is another thing you should know. And remember, you cannot move with a family from the first go. As an international student, you may only apply for them to join you after 1 year in Malta. So please remember this. And again, you need to pay at least 25% of your tuition fee, 50% of your tuition fee, or maybe even 75%. But most of the time, the schools will ask you to pay just 50% of your tuition fee. Now, I'm going to be taking you to a list of some of the schools in Malta that you need to know, beginning with the very first school, which is the University of Malta. This is the only government school in Malta and the biggest, as I know, with a lot of degree programs. If you are looking for science subjects to study in Malta, I will advise you to take a look at the University of Malta. Now, another fascinating thing you should understand here is that some of these schools in Malta, they do not cost the same. The University of Malta, I think they have programs for like 8,000, 9,000. It depends on you and what you are looking at. Okay, but like I said, if you're looking for science programs, go to the University of Malta. The second school I want to talk about is called MCAST. M and Cast. All right, I'm going to drop the links in the video description box and for you to check them. Remember, admissions is not open in all the schools, but majority of them would accept your application now. If you think you qualify, check the requirements on the school website. If you think you qualify, why not your application, and before you know, maybe February you are in Malta. If you are actually prepared, don't go and start dropping application if you are not readily prepared, guys. Remember, I always say planning and preparation is key to your study abroad journey. In Malta, of course, you are going to work part-time while you study, then during holidays you can work full-time. Remember, it's also accessible to Europe. And again, if you are looking at science subjects, check MCAS. And also another school in Malta you need to take note of is called American University of Malta. Now, after American University of Malta, let's take a look at another school in Malta that you need to consider. What is the name of the school? GCM, Global College Malta. A lot of international students are studying in this particular university. And remember, Global College Malta offers postgraduate programs, bachelor's programs, and of course, MSc programs, that's master's programs, and their MSc program costs between 8,900 to like 9,000 euros. Some, I think there are some few programs that go above 9,000. Please verify from the video description box. You can apply now if you think you are qualified, and if you are fast, you can go in, because like I said, visa application takes 2 months, but your admissions can take 2 weeks. Okay, so it depends on you. Just send an email to them, tell them I want to apply this. Everything will be sorted out in as much as you are financially ready, because like I said, master's program costs 8,900 to 9,000. Then BSc programs cost 15,400 to like 20,000. Then postgraduate programs 6,900. Now for BSc programs, remember this is for 3 years. If they are charging you 15,000, know that you have to pay 50% of the first year's tuition. That's 5,000. You have to pay 50% of 5,000, which is 2,500, before you apply for visa. Then MSc programs, you have to pay 50% before you apply for visa, and after visa you pay the balance. Then this is how it operates. This is for Global College Malta, and they are only related to, like, the courses they have or the programs they have are all related to management. So if you're looking for maybe things related to health, maybe other areas, STEM and all the rest, you have to look at University of Malta and MCAS for sciences. But for those who are looking for masters in something related to health, check master's program at MCM, at GCM, which is Global College Malta. All right, visa is not that difficult. The only problem here is the finance. Are you readily available? Are the finance readily available? Remember, proof of funds in the other video I mentioned is close to like 15,000 euros. Yes, you need to have a lot of money, because remember, you just paid just a portion of your fees. You need to prove to them that you have the remaining balance and equally money for your living costs. I hope you understand. Excellent. So Global College Malta has management programs. So in case you are looking for management programs, take a look at this university. The next school you should check is EIE, Institute of Economics. Also check most of these schools, most of them are accredited. All right, because I know international students usually like, are these schools accredited or not? Like the way some people usually say schools in South Cyprus are not accredited, they are not recognized. See, stop listening to people lying to you. You can actually verify these things yourself. How did I know that schools in South Cyprus are accredited? Especially my own school that I attended in 2016 to 2018. That was because I did my research. I actually wrote messages upon messages to international bodies. That was when I found out. And after I got my degree, I had to send it somewhere to be sure that actually what I was doing was correct. And that was a fact. That my school was accredited. So you have to then walk in. You don't always sleep on your brain. Try to be very active, out of the box. Think out of the box, guys. So the next school, you can equally check a school like Studyinmalta. And Studyinmalta, I think admissions is still open, but they don't have February intake. Okay, if you want to study in Malta from May, is it April, apply, check Studyinmalta. They have very few programs, and EIE, they equally have few programs, but again they are also open. Then looking at the schools, EIE has less tuition, and I think GCM, Global College Malta, their tuition is a little up above the other schools. Okay, so they are comparing with the University of Malta. So if you are looking at cheap tuition, look at this one, and also look at this school called Global Business School of Malta. They also have very affordable programs, and their tuition is not that expensive like that of Global College. All right, I'm talking about Global Business School Malta, not Global College. Global Business School is quite affordable than Global College Malta, so that is something you should check. Then equally check this school called SBM, that's School of Business and Management. They have some very good programs as well. If you are looking for business related, you can check them out, and they also have a scholarship. I think that should be, is it 25 or 30%? I think there is a scholarship for 30%. That is a 30% scholarship for international students. Not everybody gets it. You can be lucky. Why not? So you can apply for it. If you are lucky, they will give it to you. And before you know, your tuition will be waived. Do not forget, I said there is a qualified scheme. When you finish from studying in Maltese University, you apply for it to get 70% of your tuition fee refunded to you. So this is great news. Oh, how I wish my school had this particular scheme. I would have collected all my money back. So guys, this is the update you need, and I think this is the best for you. For those who are still to apply for February, keep pushing, and before you know, February 2024, you're in Malta. I hope you enjoy this. Till we meet again in another one. Peace.